Oh wait, we've got dual comms. We've got dual comms on the Lucretio setup.
Isn't that something?
Only top players only.
Only top Toon links.
Mate, don't say that. I just lost the Toon link ditto.
Ignorance is bliss, mate.
We don't need to, they don't need to know.
No, they don't need to know that.
So we've got Kylethh, Essex Yoshi versus Lucretio.
Top player Lucretio.
Sorry?
Top player Lucretio.
Top player Lucretio.
Don't forget the pronoun.
Yes, can't forget his pronouns, am I right?
Of course you're right.
Lucretio won't be impressed.
Top player Lucretio. You're doing it again, mate.
Sorry. They are a very good player of many mates. It was out. Oh. Now it's charging. Okay, sure. Lucretio was just updating us with some of the nuances of his recording setup. Apparently, the power needs to be about
slightly in.
It needs to be 20% not plugged in.
That's a very precise number you got there.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it about it's got about 80% penetration into the port.
Just the tip then?
No. The tip plus 60%, and the rest of it is the hilt of the charger.
Okay.
Isn't penetrating the laptop.
I think we should stop defiling his commentary.
Never.
Okay.
Ever.
So we got Yoshi and we got Rob.
We got Yoshi versus Rob. Interesting to see how this is going to go, because Kylethh, famously amongst the Yoshi community, likes to armor jump through things, and Lucretio likes to use his multi-hit like up air.
Kyle, the fan of his perfect pivots and his.
Oh yeah, Kyle's got decent execution. All the top Yoshis have decent execution.
Of course.
Have godlike execution. So we're gonna get it in. We've got Kylethh sitting happy with stage control, puts one too many buttons on the Lucretio shield.
Gyro's out the field.
So Battlefield, thinking about Battlefield, who do you think takes it on this? Who do you think has the slight edge? Because I don't think it goes in one character's favour or the other. Both of them have very good options to punish players who are on platforms above them.
I think,
or to pressure players.
Stage choice is something that obviously is an important factor, especially with Yoshi, in that when you've got a character like Rob, is such a big character, and especially with a lot of Yoshi's moves, at down air, up tilt to up air, it's a really good combo.
Well, both of these characters are heavyweights, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So they're gonna.
Yoshi's surprisingly more heavy than you think.
Yeah.
He's,
and Rob is like a 2-ton robot, so
there you go.
Like theoretically, Rob with his weight scaled up to the size that he was in real life, up to the size that he appears to be in this game, he's like 6'3" or some shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, Kylethh quite the percent deficit, but he's trying to claw it back.
So Lucretio has the slight lead, a deficit of about 60%. He does get the down throw, but no follow-up.
Kylethh attempting some sort of frame trap on Lucretio's shield there. Lucretio wise to it, just sitting there happy, waited for it to be over and then punished out of shield.
I feel as though playing patient is the best way to play against Yoshi, because Yoshi is a very aggressive character. Look for openings.
Okay, so Lucretio's Rob has a very, very strong keep away game. There we go. More unsafe buttons on Lucretio's shield. That fair is going to get grab punished all day long unless somehow you make it cross up to you like turn it around and make it hit him behind. Like, he's just going to grab you for that all day.
But a Rage Yoshi is something. There you go.
Catches him with a fair spike. Lucretio not dodging in time, opting to perhaps press a button instead. And the dynamic of this match has just switched, but he needs to get dead back. And that is going to be one stock apiece very quickly. And both players right now, big grins on their faces. They know that one of them has just screwed up a potential runaway lead in this matchup. Because Yoshi can play a bit of a lame keep away game himself.
I feel as though Yoshi's got the frame data to get in and get out. Maybe not as well as say Pikachu, but I feel as though certainly with his eggs,
of course.
And his aerials.
So what he wants to do, if anybody ever played Street Fighter, he's a kind of the equivalent to S.Swampert in that he will space you out, and then once he goes in, he goes ham, and then he kind of gets out again, and then he'll go in and go ham on you all over again.
I mean, when you look at Yoshi and his stats and his frame data, you wouldn't think hit and run character straight off the bat, would you?
he does humongous damage, has great mobility. It's just that he had his approach options and his kill combos are quite linear. He wants to approach you from like around head height and try and get in there and bait you out with like the threat of a nair, and then that slightly delayed fair comes out. But anyway, Lucretio fighting Eggs with Gyro, and he's gonna find his way back to the ledge. If he's not careful, he could get spiked. He could get spiked through the stage because that Yoshi fair will hit you below the stage. I've learned that the hard way many a time. Misspacing neutral B there, misses the egg layer and gets whiff punished for it. Anyway, he's gonna have a hard time getting back to the ledge, but Lucretio allows it.
A rage drop is dangerous.
I like those eggs there. Like, he keeps Lucretio too busy with eggs to think about what he's going to do, what kind of jank ledge gyro setup he's going to do.
Yeah, the eggs I'd say are one of Yoshi's best versatile projectiles in that you can use them to zone, you can set up
fantastic.
Moves.
And Kyle is back in the lead, but he's back in the lead, but he's also at kill percent. He's off stage.
Ooh,
but he managed
nearly
to
every player prefers stock there.
Yeah.
Managed to avoid it.
So one thing I'm seeing is I'm seeing Kyle go off stage the moment like Lucretio has any sort of invincibility, and that is a bad idea because Rob has an extremely powerful spike, which will
down, don't kill. No, it won't. Good air dodge.
Good air dodge. All that shield pressure is going to cross over to the other side. Going to get a frame check with the up tilt. He's going to chase him up onto the top platform.
Ooh, that up smash just whiffing. That definitely would have been a stock if I hit.
Here we go. Oh, and he saw watch out. Almost got the follow up.
That won't kill.
Lucretio's going to get himself straight back to the ledge. Both of these characters can just die. Any stage can just die to the other character's respective spike.
That might be it.
That is not going to take the stock now.
No, Yoshi's heavy.
Yeah, Yoshi is heavy. That like against, I think that might not have taken it against middleweights as well.
Ooh,
there we go. He got shield poked by the gyro. I love Kyleth's follow-ups.
Yeah.
Like how he gets back to the edge after burning his jump is fearless.
That's back air. We'll take the stock, and now on our last stock.
If you watch that last offensive Kyle push off stage, he pushed it right to the limit of like where he could go, and he just about magneted back to the ledge with his like very last egg, which is awesome. Last second air dodge possibly.
Oh, nice conversion there. And Kyle's breaking free with that frame 3 neutral air.
Kyleth needs to finish the stock. No. Nope. Kyleth needs to finish the stock because Rage Rob can just speed boop you like at relatively embarrassing descents. Oh, just misses. So the way to get that to hit, you need to hit him with just the stripe of Yoshi's trainer. You need to space it so that it's that much, and then you can get it to follow up.
Oh, we went for
the Pidgey special.
Is that what we call it?
That's what I call it. I call it the Pidgey Spesh.
The Pidgey Spesh.
The Pidgey Spesh, mate. You get jabbed into nonsense. That's what happens.
See Reptile using it as well.
Yeah. Reptile has never quite gotten the execution down.
Really?
No.
I see it a fair few times.
Really?
Yeah.
Air dodge, and Lucretio is, that should be game, and he does not have the momentum to make it back to the stage.
I think
really good comeback there from Lucretio.
That's one of the worst things about Yoshi is that when you burn your jump, if your super armor heavy armor can't take it.
Yeah.
So easy to give Yoshi.
So, for example, I think it's my general rule of thumb is if Yoshi is 100% and above. This is a general rule of thumb. I've had conversations with Pidgey where he tells me that certain characters like Cloud Stash Attack beats him out of heavy armor. His heavy armor at ridiculously low percent. So depending on the knockback of the move, he can be taken clean out of that. So but just as a general rule, if he's at 100%, just think of it as not being a thing. Right. That's one of the ways I've adapted to the Yoshi matchup over time.
So Lucretio opts to change to Toon Link, which is a rather different playstyle from Rob.
Yeah, he's done this to me as well. He'll tell you his bans, and he'll tell you depending on where you choose, I might change character.
According to I can't remember who it was. They said that Yoshi Toon Link is perhaps one of the most balanced matchups in the game, in that if Toon Link keeps Yoshi away, just so much damage to keep him out. But if Yoshi gets in, because Toon Link's fastest move is what is up. Tilt.
So the only two players we can really ask about this matchup, probably the two most experienced players at this matchup in the world, are probably Jakobin and Pidgey. So Pidgey really thinks it's in Toon Link's favour, I think, and I think Jakobin thinks it's even. I think the matchup is even. like I used to despise Yoshi with a bleeding passion.
Thought you still did.
Not as much as I once did. Like armoring through shit is bullshit. Armoring through my bombs is bullshit.
To be fair, Yoshi's armor is nowhere near as bad as Little Max or Charizard's.
Oh yeah,
But Little Max needs armor.
Charizard's.
Yeah, Charizard's.
He's down. He's downbeat. Anyway, we've got Lucretio quite a hefty % lead. Happy just to keep stage control. Opts not to go for the second.
Didn't even need the second.
Well, the second. Did he just hit him once with F smash and just let the knockback carry him down below the stage?
I think that's the first time forward hit scored a kill.
Yeah.
First time I've seen that.
F smash one. Lucretio screwing up his punish punish there, leaving himself quite vulnerable, taking himself clean into his own disadvantage state. But he's still hanging on to stock one, and depending on how well he makes this work, happy just to take the seal pressure there. Really good decision from top player Lucretio.
I feel as though Toon is one of those characters that when they have the advantage, they can really capitalise on it. He's so heavy.
I would say the advantage, I would say in this matchup, when he gets the life lead and Yoshi has to use his approach options.
Yeah.
Like Toon Link, up angle boomerang, like the mid angles, all really good, really good spacing. His ledge option, like not his ledge option, sorry. His keep away options, like are just so good. Like the in between angles on boomerang are really good at just catching the height of Yoshi's jump at the height that he wants to jump out in. Ooh, really good jump and air dodge read there. And is that his jump on? Is that his jump on? That's the game? No, it's not the game. It's one more stock, sorry.
Yoshi's recovery is just so risky. Hit you out of it, that's it.
Yep.
Seeing as the up B gain is minimal, you really have to make that jump count.
Yeah. Lucretio proving that this match, once he's being really good at capitalizing on Yoshi's recovery. I don't know what he was trying to catch there with back air, but I like it. Back air, one of Toon Link's few truly safe aerials on shield. I think Kylethth was feeding for a down B there. I could hear him jonesing from here. Anyway, Lucretio with quite the lead here.
I think he's happy to sit back and chip away at Yoshi.
Well, I think he's looking for a Lucretio happy look. Lucretio happy look. He's staying completely grounded. Wants to pull out. Only jumping when he gets a follow up. And I know exactly why he wants to do that, because he knows that this kind of percent, Kylethth is likely to be fishing for the up smash. And Toon Link, if he reads a jump bomb ball from Lucretio right now, it is completely over from that start. So Lucretio is just being really smart about it and staying completely grounded.
I mean, it makes sense when you think about it.
When he catches him there with an F smash, is that going to take the game? And that is going to be it. 2-0 in favour of top player Lucretio, showing everybody just how to play both of those matchups.
I think he was quite smart to stay Toon Link's strengths being on the floor. Toon Link in the air. The only time Toon Link wants to be in the air, really, to do a forward air,
is after a bomb conversion. So that's what I was saying. Lucretio on that last stop stayed, but kept both his feet on the ground until he hit him with a bomb.
Smart.
And I think that was superb play there from top player Lucretio and Kylethth.
Earning his title once again. All right.
Anyway, Lucretio is kicking us off his setup. The more of this jank commentary. But yeah, fuck Lucretio.